Okay. Uh, Take two for this live stream of Budam Productions. I don't know why that last one just internet just dropped out. We lost connection, so there's that. So trying again. Let's see. I'm just gonna send this quickly out to the socials again, like I did last time. Hopefully this does better this time than it did last time. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Delete pairs, that. Then switch over to diamonds. So diamonds. There we go. Sending that. Post. It's taking a minute. Yep. Okay. Trying again. Okay. Seems to be working now. To reiterate what I was saying on my last live stream before it malfunctioned. Severe writer's block. Blue Diamond is, wouldn't say it's extinct. I would say it's dormant, as in sleeping. I'm sure my friend S. Fisher 1993 will enjoy the reference. But like severe writer's block, like we haven't made a film since The Lost Scene 5 was the last major film we did. Like Lost Scene 5 was the last time we had a film crew, we had a cast, we had everything that we needed. Every other film after that's been a solo project with me playing everyone, with some of my friends online helping out with bits here and there. But The Survivor, Tomorrow's War, Journal's Requiem, Trick or Treat, all of it, Polovich, Survival of the Fittest. We have everything we need. I have my camera. I have still the T5i. It works great. I have lenses for it. I have memory cards for it, batteries. I have a closet full of props and costumes. I have ideas, but it's just not clicking anymore. Project Polybius, gone nowhere. When I made that announcement trailer, I was living 2 apartments ago. Like, I'm in a brand new place here, and life has just been running all over the place. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to reiterate a lot of what I said in the last one. I'm trying to make sure I get all my points across. So that's why I'm kind of saying this really fast, because I'm trying to just remember what I said. I'm just being open and honest right now. Like, this is just me off the cuff. No scripting. No, oh, I'm going to put on an actor. No sad, sloppy face. No, this is just me being real. Me being real is, I don't know if Blue Diamond's going to keep going. I don't know. The spark is just, it's kind of gone. I've tried a lot of things to try to rekindle it, and it's just been gone. Like, I updated my writers, my final draft to the newest version, trying to think, oh, that'll help me a little bit. I've had inspirations for some of my projects. Like I was mentioning, I've been finally getting back into video games again. I've been playing a bunch of N64 recently. But before that, I played Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Great game. I thought it might inspire me to help me write Mantle of the Prophets. And in some ways, it has helped with some ideas. Like, I'm going to set it to be where it's set right before the game. So it's right after Raiders of the Lost Ark, right before the Great Circle. But I haven't been able to type and actually put my ideas down. I haven't felt the desire to. Like, has anyone else experienced this where it just feels dead and the channel feels dead? I get very few comments on any videos anymore. Viewership doesn't move at all. Subscriber count does not move at all. We've got 3 people watching the live stream right now. It's the first video I've done in a while, and it's got 3. I'm not complaining about you 3. I love that 3 of you are watching, but there's just nothing. When I sit down to write, it takes me a while to just sit down at this computer and even do anything. Like I'm just being real. Like it takes a lot just to get to the computer and try to type something out or try to pull out the camera and maybe work on something. I haven't watched my filmmakers' films in a while, and I apologize for that. It's probably been about 2 years. I don't talk with them much anymore. I kind of just disappeared for a while. The Lost Scene 6 hasn't gone anywhere. I started filming some stuff. I don't even know if this is what Edward Niven's going to look like, or if he's going to be the clean-shaven Edward Niven that we've always known. I don't know, because I also don't know who we're going to cast. And I completely started rewriting the script for 6. Like, went in a completely different direction because I realized even if we can make the film, we can't make it the way I imagined it. It's just the logistics of it are just not going to work. But I came up with a good counter of what it should be like. So I would hope that I would be able to make Lost Scene 6, but I gotta find new actors. I know this sounds... It sounds petty. It sounds almost pathetic. And it's not me saying this like in any negative way. And I have a lot of people like online that, have talked to me and stuff. I'll be honest, I haven't been the best friend to them because I haven't talked with a lot of them a lot. But I don't really have friends anymore that are here. And it's not just due to like, oh, you just found a friendship with them. No, a lot of them moved. Like, they moved away. They left. And I haven't met new people. I'm 35 years old. It's a lot harder to meet new people and get to be friends with them and say, hey, you want to make a movie together? Like, that's really hard. And I don't have the money to pay local actors to do movies. I just don't. Like, buying new equipment or new stuff is already hard enough. Having to pay actors, that's something else. Like, I don't have the same group that I have. I have a few. Like, Mark Bollinger's still around. He'll still make films with me. I'm Micah. I haven't talked to him in a hot minute, but I know he'd work on a few projects here and there. My brother's done a few projects here and there to help me out, but he's less interested these days. So it makes it really hard to work on these. And this is not me trying to garner any sympathy, like, oh, feel so bad for him. No, that's not what I'm doing here. This is literally just letting you guys know, why have you not heard from Blue Diamond? It's not about anything like that. It's just, this is me being real. I just don't have the friends to make the films anymore. I mean, like, I remember a lot of them I met when I was a kid. When I first started making these films, I was 17. So I knew people from school. I mean, I was homeschooled, but, I knew people from, like, the homeschoolers group. And it's just... And then college. Met a lot of guys in college. Made more films. Had other filmmaker friends here. They're gone now. Patrick Stark moved on. Sean moved on. Chris Mooney's around a little bit, but he doesn't really do acting anymore. He came back to do Grayson, and I'm very grateful for that because we were able to finish up that storyline. But it was a lot just to scrounge up those people to make that film. And people really wanted to get out. Like, it was right after the COVID. So it was like people wanted to make something and do something. But now, not really. So I don't know. I haven't even been able to get my other channel going, the Star Wars of the Jedi, my more what YouTube is now channel, where I talk about movies and games and stuff and my opinions on those. I haven't been able to get that channel going because I just have lacked the spark, the inspiration, the drive. I'm just kind of sitting here. Like I said, just being honest. I don't know what's going to happen to Blue Diamond. I appreciate your comments, S. Fisher 1993. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not so much about being space and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I have cool ideas as well. But I just don't know how I'm going to achieve them. Like, right now, some of the major projects I got in my head, The Lost Scene 6. The Lost Scene 6. I want to finish up The Lost Scene. And so it's been 5 years and I haven't been able to get it out there or even finish the script. Indiana Jones, Man of All the Prophets. I want to make that film. That film sounds like it would be such a blast to make. And then, I can't even think of it. Project Polybius. That would be a very fun series to work on. Rogues Gallery. The very beginning of the LC of the Legends of the Cinematic Universe. That's a fun film I want to make. And I have some of the stuff to make it. But when? How? With who? That's the real question. Lost Scene 6 and Man of the Prophets are the two that sound the coolest. Yeah, I think they would be very fun projects. I do have the Survivor Mind's Eye. I filmed it last year. It's just sitting there. Like, I've edited a bunch of it, but I haven't been able to even finish it. Like I said, it takes me so long just to even get on the computer to actually work on this stuff. I used to jump on this stuff all the time. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't. Like, I'm making this so you guys understand, like, where I'm at. Because, like I said, I apologize. I have not talked to many people in a while online on this space, my Blue Diamond space. I don't know. Guys. What are your guys' thoughts? A lot of you aren't going to see this while it's streaming, so I won't see your comments here, but please comment in the video. Because I don't know, like, the drive is just gone, the spark, and I don't know how to get it back. I did it 15 years. And it feels like it's just gone. I don't know why or what happened. And I mean, I'm okay. Like, in terms of, like, I'm living a life. I have a life. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm sitting here and I don't have a life. I just am missing this part of my life. Like, don't get worried about me like that. Like, no, I have a life. Like I said, I'm finally getting back into playing video games again, which is nice. But I do plenty of things with my wife, and we do a lot of stuff. I work a lot. Work is work. So I have a life, but this part of my life I'm missing. Yet I miss it, yet I'm not able to get back into it. Like I said, I have all the stuff I need. I have props, equipment, costumes. We even have film makeup now. Like my wife could do the makeup for our films. I can actually make it where I have like actually beaten up and stuff like that. She can do it. Like she's really good at it. But and I have Final Draft. I have updated it to the newest version, so I thought that would boost me into writing again. I barely touched it. And I don't know what's happening. What has happened? I mean, it's writer's block. Like, I know that's part of it, but it's more than writer's block, I think. Like I said, I'm not trying to sound like uber dramatic or anything. I mean, it probably is coming off that way, but like I said, this is not scripted. This is literally, I was like, I have some free time. I need to make this video. I need to update everyone on what's happened with Blue Diamond. And this is it. And then I thought, rebranding. Okay, let's do the rebrand. My wife's really good at that sort of thing. Let's start to try to rebrand Blue Diamond. Maybe that will kickstart it. It feels like I'm trying to start a car and I keep thinking I've got it, and I try turning the key, I try it, and the engine is cranking, and then nothing. The engine won't start. And I don't know how to get the engine started again. Because when I made Price of Loyalty, Shadow Revenge, around that era, so 2007, 2010 era, it was really fun. It's like, oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm making these films. It's so great. And then it was nice, being with my friends and doing it with that. And we did it together, and that was fun. And then it became a smaller, tighter knit group in 2011, 2013. Got to help out with Patrick Stark with the martial law films around that time as well, making my Bond film, like Reflection of the Soul, Lost Sea movies, Computer Network, all that good stuff. Then I got into classes, started really working, and then I got the nice camera, and I was working on the class projects, and it was just going and going and going. And in 2017, right around the time I was graduating, and friends were moving on, and everyone was leaving, and it just started losing steam. But then I was like, okay, now we're kind of kickstarting it back up again, 2018, 2019, 2020. And we were like, okay, we're kind of getting the ball rolling again. We're getting some projects out. And I thought that was really good. Then we were like, okay, I'm going to work on a few projects by myself just because I had some really cool ideas. And I was like, here, they're simple enough. I can do them. And then I'm like, okay, we need to do another major project. And I haven't been able to do it. One thought I've had on why this is could be exactly what I said at the beginning. I was having fun doing this with my friends. And like I said, I don't have a lot of friends anymore. They're here. I have a few. I was actually being a little dramatic earlier. I do have friends that are here. Not many, though, comparatively to what I used to. All the people I made all these movies with are gone. Sean, Patrick. Chris is around, but he doesn't do this really anymore. Richard doesn't really want to do it anymore. James Oxford is gone. Matt Copeland doesn't want to do it anymore. Adam Deerking is gone and doesn't do it anymore. All these people who did multiple films with me. I haven't spoken to Patrick Colwell in forever. Dakota Thompson, I don't know where he is even. I haven't reached out much. We've lost touch. Everyone's spread out, either moved across the country or just doesn't talk anymore. And I think that could be part of it. Is this Blue Diamond just doesn't have its soul anymore. because it's me. I'm still here, but without my people that I've worked on these films with, it doesn't have the same feel. Like, yeah, Mark and Micah can jump in and help. That's good. But I'm grateful for them, but it doesn't have the same feel. It doesn't have the same... I don't even know if we'd ever make Death is Forever. I'd love to. I'd love to see how can we make a James Bond film now, but who am I going to make it with? Who's going to be there? It's a lot. I don't know if Blue Diamond Director / Blue Diamond Productions, YouTube channel, the production is going to continue. Like, I won't delete anything. I won't do anything crazy like that or anything, but I just don't know. Like, I'm being real, A lot of these other ones have been like, oh yeah, we're going to get started. We're going to do an Optimus. The remaster of Reflection of the Soul. I haven't even worked on that. Even trying to do a remaster, I don't even have to film anything for that. And I can't do it. Like I said, getting on the computer, even doing that, pulling up Adobe, I struggle to do that even. And I don't fully know what's happening with that. So I don't know. I hate to leave this live stream on such a downer note, but being realistic, I don't know. Like, we've been through so much. I was even starting to reclassify the phases because I figured actually, really, if you look at the phases, it's kind of different. Phase 1 is really just Festival to Revenge. Phase 2 is Lost Scene through the Survivor, Tomorrow's War, not Tomorrow's War, War's End, and then the class part, the classy, the cool, the casual. That's the start of Phase 3.